Yes, good morning. In the previous class, we learnt how to balance a chemical equation and write a skeleton equation and balancing tricks we learnt. In the chapter we are left with what are the different types of the reactions. Before we continue, what are the different types of the reaction? Like there are, in some reaction, two elements will combine and form a product. Such reaction is called a combination reaction. In a particular reaction, a particular compound is split into simpler compounds, like a decomposition of calcium carbonate to form calcium oxide and carbon dioxide. Addition reactions like hydrogen and chlorine combine forming hydrogen chloride. Means there are different types of the reactions are classified on the basis of what happens there. If the two simple elements combine to form a one particular product, then it is called as combination reaction. And if in a reaction a particular component decomposes forming two or more compounds, then it is called as decomposition reaction. And if in a reaction, what happens? One element displaces another element from its salt solution, then it is called as displacement reactions, oxidation reaction, reduction reaction. Depending upon what type of chemical change occurs during a chemical reaction, reactions are classified into different types. If you learn that much, the chapter will be almost covered. So before we start with the types of the reactions, take few more examples today to balance chemical equations. I think we solved how many questions?
9.
9 questions. I think I gave you some homework. Science. Nodri. Once homework ಕೊಟ್ಟಿತ್ತು. Before that, 9 completed. How many reactions were completed? 9. Take the 10th reaction. Silicon plus sodium hydroxide. Silicon plus sodium hydroxide. Silicon plus sodium hydroxide gives rise to silicon plus sodium hydroxide gives rise to plus water gives rise to aroma. You have sodium silicate and hydrogen. Sodium silicate plus hydrogen. Look at the sodium silicate plus hydrogen. Look at this example. First of all, you have to start symbolizing. What is the symbol for silicon? Silicon, Si, silicon plus symbolize sodium hydroxide. What is the symbol for sodium hydroxide? Is NaOH. Sodium hydroxide plus what is the symbol for water? Is H2O. Gives rise to what is the symbol for sodium silicate? Check it by writing the formula. Symbol for sodium ion is Na plus 1. Silicate is SiO2 or SiO3? Minus 2, right? Cross the valency. See, how do you produce it? Na plus 1. Whenever you are doing first time, you write it in the rough like this. See, Na SiO3 minus 2.
Na2 SiO3.
See, Na cross the valency, right? There you can get Na2 SiO3. Cross the valency. Plus hydrogen is a gas, you are writing it as H2, arrow mark. Upward shows gas is liberated. Now balance equation. How many sodium atoms on the left? How many sodium atoms on the right? So you have to balance the silicon, then you have sodium. One by one you go on balancing. Then you have hydrogen, then you have oxygen. Right? One by one will balance. How many silicon atoms on the left? 1. On the right? 1. It is balanced. How many sodium atoms on the left? 1. How many are there on the right? 2. 2. Na2 SiO3. How do you balance it? By taking 2 NaOH. Now, how many oxygen atoms on the left? 2 plus 1 is 3. 3. How many on the right? 3. And the equation is balanced. How many hydrogen atoms on the left?
2.
No. 2. 2 plus 2. 4. How many are there on the right? 2. Therefore, better you make it as 2s2. And the equation is balanced. Clear? Okay, you take this one. Aluminium oxide. Take another example to make you perfect. Aluminium oxide. ಆಮೇಲೆ ಬರಿಬೇಡ್ರಿ ಆಯ್ತನ್ನ ಟ್ರಿಕ್ಸ್ ಬರೋಬ್ಬರಿ ಕಲ್ಕೊಡ್ರಿ ಏನಂತಿರ್ದಿಲ್ಲ ಈಗ ಕಲ್ಕೊಡ್ರಿ ಮತ್ತೆ ಇದನ್ನ ಹೇಳಿಕ್ ಆಗೋದಿಲ್ಲ ನಾವು ಮುಂದಿನ ಚಾಪ್ಟರ್ ಕಲ್ಕೋತ ಹೋಗ್ಬೇಕಾದ್ರೆ ಆ ಟೈಮ್ನಾಗ ಇದು ಹೊಳ್ಳಿ ಬರ್ಲಿಕ್ಕೆ ಬರುದಿಲ್ಲ therefore whatever you learn it perfect ಇಲ್ಲ ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಈಗ ಡೌಟ್ಸ್ ಕೇಳ್ಕೊರಿ ಮುಂದಕ್ಕೆ ಹೋಗಿ ಅಲ್ಯೂಮಿನಿಯಂ ಆಕ್ಸೈಡ್ ಪ್ಲಸ್ ಹೈಡ್ರೋಕ್ಲೋರಿಕ್ ಆಸಿಡ್ aluminum oxide plus hydrochloric acid forms aluminium chloride plus water. See, first of all you have to write the symbols. See, what is the symbol of aluminum oxide? Ready ಮಾಡ್ಕೋಣ ನೋಡ್ರಲ್ಲ Al plus 3 and oxide has got a valency O minus 2. How do you get it? Al plus 3 cross the valency. You will get aluminum oxide will have the formula Al2O3 plus. What is the formula for hydrochloric acid? HCl. Similarly, what is the formula of aluminum chloride? Aluminum will have the valency plus 3, chloride will have the valency minus 1, cross the valency. There you get what is the formula? AlCl3. Plus even you can use, initially you can use pencil and rubber and practice it. AlCl3 plus what is water? S2O. Now the formula of the reactants and products is written perfectly. ಇಲ್ಲಿ ಮಿಸ್ಟೇಕ್ ನೀವು ಮಾಡಿದ್ರಿ ಅಂದ್ರೆ no one will help you. ಬ್ಯಾಲೆನ್ಸ್ ಆಗುದೂ ಇಲ್ಲ, ಏನ್ ಮಾಡಿದ್ರು ಆಗುದಿಲ್ಲ ಬ್ಯಾಲೆನ್ಸ್. ಫಾರ್ಮುಲಾ ಶುಡ್ ಬಿ ಕರೆಕ್ಟ್ಲಿ ರಿಟರ್ನ್. ಅಲ್ಯೂಮಿನಿಯಂ ಆಕ್ಸೈಡ್ Al plus 3 C oxygen minus 2 cross the valence. Don't by heart it. Technically write the formula. Techniques use ಮಾಡಿ. By hearting is not encouraged in science. ಯಾವುದು by heart ಮಾಡ್ಲಿಕ್ಕೆ ನಾವು ಹೇಳೋದೇ ಇಲ್ಲ. ಹುಡುಗರು by heart ಮಾಡ್ತಾರ, ಅದು ಅವ್ರ ಪ್ರಾಬ್ಲಮ್. ನಾವು ಯಾರಿಗೂ ಹೇಳಿಲ್ಲ by heart ಮಾಡಿ. Subject should be learned, not to be by hearted. ಕಲಿಬೇಕಲ್ಲ, methods or tricks, balance now. Now, what are the important atoms on the right? Aluminum is to be balanced. Then chlorine is to be balanced. Then hydrogen and oxygen. One by one you start. Aluminum, how many atoms on the left? 2. How many on the right? 1. Therefore, you must make it as 2. Fine. Next, second element to be balanced is chlorine. So, how many chlorine atoms on the right?
3.
No, 2 3s are 6. So you must take how many on the left? 6 HCl. Now the chlorine atoms are balanced. How many hydrogen atoms on the left?
6.
How many hydrogen atoms? Hydrogen atoms are how many? 6 on the left. To make it balanced, we must take how many? 3s2O. Now last one is oxygen. Automatically balance ಆಗಿರ್ತದೆ. Generally there are 3 oxygen atoms on the left. How many are there on the right? 3. And the equation is balanced. Hope you understood. So that is how you can learn balancing a chemical equation. See. Innೊಂದು ಬಿಡಿಸ್ತೀರಿ ಈಗ? Getting the idea how to write equation and balance it? Ammonium nitrate. Ammonium nitrate. Arrow mark. Here you have to write heat on heating. Ammonium nitrate on heating gives you 2 products. Nitrous oxide and water. Nitrous oxide plus water. See, this is the reaction. Would you write it? Ammonium nitrate. Let us write the formula of ammonium nitrate. What you get is NH4, right? Ammonium symbol plus 1. Nitrate will have the symbol NO3 minus 1. Check it. Need not cross the valency, it is correct. NH4NO3. And you can write arrow mark. Generally we use a delta to write to show that it is heating. Nitrous oxide. See, these are some oxides which are not given in your list of formulae. Now ಇಲ್ಲಿ ಬರ್ದಿರ್ತೀನಿ ಒಂದು ಸ್ವಲ್ಪ oxides of nitrogen. ಒಂದು ಕಡೆ ಬರ್ದಿಟ್ಕೊಡ್ರಿ. N2O ಅಂದ್ರೆ it is called as nitrous oxide. N2O. Nitrous oxide. Some important oxides ಒಂದು ಕಡೆ ಬರ್ದಿಟ್ಕೊಡ್ರಿ. Nitrous oxide. ಇನ್ನೊಂದು ಬರ್ತದೆ NO ಅಂತ ಹೇಳಿ. NO is called as a nitric oxide. Important compounds ಒಂದು ಕಡೆ ಬರ್ದಿಟ್ಕೊಂಡ್ಬಿಡ್ರಿ ಅವನ್ನ. Nitric oxide. NO2 ಅಂತ ಬರೆದ್ರೆ it is called as a nitrogen dioxide. What it is called as? Nitrogen dioxide. Right? N2O5 ಅಂತ ಎಲ್ಲರೂ ಬಂತಂದ್ರೆ it is called as nitrogen pentoxide. Nitrogen pentoxide. Nitrogen pentoxide. Some oxides you will come across. So nitrous oxide symbol is N2O. Actually nitrous ಒಳಗೆ oxidation valency of nitrogen will be plus 1 ಇರ್ತದೆ. Oxygen will be minus 2. Plus the valency. You will get nitrous oxide. Plus what is the formula for water? H2O. Now balance the equation. You have to balance only two. One is nitrogen, and then you have oxygen. Sorry, hydrogen, then you have oxygen. Balance one by one. How many nitrogen atoms on the right? You can see how many nitrogen atoms on the right. There are two nitrogen atoms on the right. There are how many nitrogen atoms on the left? Two. Nitrogen atoms are balanced. Now, how many hydrogen atoms are there on the right? On the left you have 4. On the right you have how many? 2. Now what to do? You are taking what? Hydrogen, S2O3? 2S2O. Look at the... Now, check whether the equation is balanced. Nitrogen atoms are 2 balanced. Hydrogen atoms are 4, 2 2s are 4 balanced. How many oxygen atoms? 3. Here there are 2, here there is 1. And the equation is balanced. Getting the idea? So that is how you can balance a chemical equation by using heat and clarity.